I'm back. Only for a minute. At 11:11. It's 10:11 where I'm at, but that's 11:11. Back so soon. Yeah, only for a minute. Wow, y'all came here quick. Come in the room. Hey, Enchantress. The last night was 10:10. What's going on? I am a money magnet. Yes, I am one too. Say it with me. I am a money magnet. Look, I be having to sit out here with the light on. Y'all know I'm by the lake. I swear a snake gonna be trying to come out. Hey, Cindy Big. I just text you, girl. So I just came back on here to tell y'all. Let me tell y'all how manifesting work, right? Because it works. So I have been following Layla Lockwood since a long time ago, right? A very long time ago. And I said earlier this year, I was like, I would love to do a trust class with her. And for you guys that was on the live, y'all see that she jumped on. She was on the live, which I was very surprised that she was on there. It's about text me. I ain't got your number, A1. Elise, I bet you about to DM to me now, ain't you? Do you get deer and other wildlife? Not deer, but yes, it's a lot of wildlife because I'm by the lake. Yes, I did set the price for the trust class. It depends on what the letter says. The USCIS letter. I will show y'all another way because time is of the essence. To be able to get your certificate of non-existence from the Department of Immigration and Citizenship Office. It's going to cost you, though. You ain't paying me. You going to pay them. Okay? But there is another way to be able to get that. And I will drop how to fill it out, what to fill out, and to send in. That certificate of non-existence, baby, it stops everybody and everybody. Like, yes, doing it the way we're doing it, you're getting the documentation back. It's showing that you don't have any records. Now, if you already have that paper that show that you don't have any records, right, as a citizen, that's a government paper, isn't it? So did you know that you can get that paper authenticated to show that that is the seal from the United States real government? I'm just telling you. Yes, you can get that paper authenticated. Okay? But you can also fill out a particular form for a certificate of non-existence. But if I'm not mistaken, it charged like $300 and something to present that certificate to you from the Office of Immigration. But it really does help. It really does help. Okay? You put that in your case and they still try you. Get it authenticated. How do you get it authenticated? The same way you get your birth certificate authenticated. The same way. Yep, it's $350. Yeah, no, we don't talk about Don Kalam on my post. Thank you. But anyway. Send to the feds for the seal on the federal level. Yes, you'll send it where you send your birth certificate on the federal level, because you got to remember that's the federal level, right? Not state. So, yes, send it to there and get it authenticated. So, back to what I was saying. So a couple months ago, I was like, man, when I do a trust class, I would love to have Miss Lockwood on, right? Because she is a GOAT of trust. Like, y'all know, I've never been one to think that I'm all, one all, be all, and I mean, no, not at all, you know? And when they are certain people that I know is on the same mission that I am on, and to help the people and they are upstanding and their information is correct, y'all know I always tell you who they are, you know. Even though some of those people that I've told you guys about turned around and turned on me because, you know, I made it a little higher than they did, but it still don't stop the fact that I'm still going to promote those people, regardless of how they personally feel about me, because I know that the information that they're providing to you guys is right. But it's amazing how we have the power of life and death in our tongues, for real. Right? And I said that months ago. Like, I would love to have her on to speak to Path to Freedom family, to give more insight on trust, along with myself and her being on the live. So it is looking like she will be attending that trust class as well. I'm very, very, very happy about that. You'll get two people that believe in running your entire life through your trust. If y'all have never been on her page, go check her page out. Don't be bombarding her with no questions, though. You better hit her consult link if you're trying. You know, respects people's time and respect people's energy, you know. But I'm very excited that her and I don't know who Thomas Legacy is, that the last live class that I have scheduled will be along with another powerhouse, and it's two women. And I absolutely love that. So, yeah, I was just excited about that. And wanted to let you guys know that. And it's crazy because y'all know I normally come right in and cut the comments off, you know, but everything happens for a reason. And it's time, though. But I need everybody to get a trust. Everybody, you have to get a trust. Yes, Layla Lockwood, she's a GOAT. She is the GOAT. Fiduciary taxation. If you file your taxes properly or have a CPA do it, then you can make the fiduciary be responsible for their portion of the taxes. Right? Yes, credit is credit. I'll pin. Let me see if I can pin her page. It might not let me on the live. I believe I did. I spelled it right. After you get letters of assignment, they recognize your non-resident status, and that's what you need for the embassy to give you a national ID. So are you saying that that's what's needed? After you get letters of assignment, I screenshot that. I'll look it up. Is there any reason they sent my daughter a long form birth certificate and not me? Could have been the way that you applied for it. Sometimes when you're doing the birth certificate, it's best to go on your state's website and actually fill out the application and then mail it in to them. So it just really depends. What kind of trust? It depends. It depends on what you're doing. Thank you. There's several different trusts. I have several different ones. I have a foreign trust. I have a living estate trust. I got an irrevocable trust. I got a revocable trust. I got a business trust. So you definitely want to get a dot number. You definitely want to get a dot number, because getting the dot number and getting it in there under private puts you in the proper capacity. That removes their, you send me a DM with pictures of proof. How do we get funds out of the TDA? It depends on how long the funds have to sit there. They more than likely have a maturity date of 45 days. So anytime after 45 days, the account that you connected to your Treasury Direct account is where you will cash it out to. But depending on what type of security it is that you bought will depend on the maturity date. And it's normally you can't get it out for 45 days. What would shut Jared T. Panther up and make him send me a form saying no record of me being a U.S. citizen? Did you get a record saying that you are not found in a person-centric system. So contact Jared T. Panther back and say, I need you to look my information up in the person-centric system and provide me all documentation pertaining to it. Make sure you put person-centric system because that is the system that they're using. Or you can do, as I said, and just fill out a certificate of non-existence document for people who's already received your regular paperback saying you're not in a person-centric system. If you were to do a certificate of non-existent form, you would get it back almost immediately because it even asks you, do you have any other documents from the USCIS with a reference number on there. So once you put that reference number on there and they already see that they told you you're not in the system, then you will immediately get a certificate of non-existence form. If you go to fill out your passport with that form, no problems, right? You got court, you got that form, no problems, because that's coming straight from them. Even with a certificate of non-existence, I would still get it authenticated. Yes, the trust class will go over the particular trust that you need, how to set the trust up, how to fund the trust, and examples will also be given for everyone who attends that class on to make sure that proper verbiage is put within the trust to protect you. So yes. I got you, CK Levine. I remember I gifted you a spot with my CPA. The trust class will be at 7-Eleven. If anybody know, y'all know I'm with numerology. So the class is 7-Eleven, which equals 9, and 2024 equals 8. 8 is the year of abundance. 9 is the year of completion. Y'all know I do everything a certain type of way for a reason. TDA denied the account saying it's fraud and sovereignty. Have you ever sent the Treasury anything during this process? Navy Federal, depending on who you talk to, they have been told not to do the assignment form. So it's just about getting the right person. But you can go to any other Medallion Signature Guarantee bank. Just look it up under the Medallion Signature Guarantee website. Now with Chase, if I'm not mistaken, Chase wants you to have an account with them for 6 months before they'll do it. But yeah, you have to, keep trying until you get what it is that you want. Some of them make it easy, some of them don't. Depends on which Navy Fed you're going to. What trust should you retitle your Chase bank account to? A living trust. How do you get food stamps? By filling out the application properly. You don't have any income. You have compensation. If they want to make you prove it, go get a copy of the I-9 that you fill for your job. There's no reason to screen report court. I always post my lives on the page. You have to appeal for SNAP. So when it comes to SNAP and you guys using your FOIA, you guys are saying that you don't have income based on the rules and etc. Your caseworker has no clue. They only gonna plug your stuff in the system, and that's gonna be it, right? That's all they're gonna do. You're going to have to appeal it, right? But if you know what income means, if you know what compensation means, if you know that any wages is considered tax class 5, which stands for gift, right? So it is always during the appeal that you get your benefits, and then they have to backdate the benefits as well. Okay, that Jared is giving me hell. I got to teach this bank manager about promissory note. They don't know. Shit, they don't know. The question is, do you know? And are you talking to the right bank? Are you talking to the public side of the bank or the private side of the bank? And what terminology are you using? Maybe that's why they don't know. And why would it be? If you're talking to the bank, it's definitely not considered a promissory note. It's considered a security. So a promissory note, if you going in there talking about a promissory note, that note says you promised to pay them, right? So you're trying to school them on something that you signed, and they're going to get you on contract law, because contract law stands above any law, right? So the contract said that you were going to pay them, which is the promissory note. If it was me talking to the bank manager, I'll be talking to them directly about securities and how they run my securities through their clearinghouse, and their clearinghouse goes to the Treasury. The Treasury gets the payment, puts it back into my account, because they have to use my name and my social in order to be able to do it, and then turned around and gave it to me, talking about it's a loan, when technically I'm the one that loaned it to them, and technically that was a barter exchange, and asked them did they file the proper taxes on it as well, if it was just me. Hopefully you caught that. That no records document. That's what you want. It's not going to say you are not a U.S. citizen. It's going to say that there's no records found in the person-centric system. That's the document that you want. You wanted to say no records found. You finally got your FOA back after 7 months of trying. Just wanted to say thank you. It took him 7 months, y'all, and he finally got it. And it was from that Jared, Jared Panther. You're more than welcome. I caught something you said in the previous live, advising that the irrevocable trust hold the other trusts in which are needed for various reasons. Absolutely. Absolutely. My irrevocable trust holds my everything. All of my other trusts runs up under my irrevocable trust, but my irrevocable trust is owned by my foreign trust, which means everything that is in that irrevocable trust, the revocable trust, and etc. is now considered tax exempt, because everything is being held up under my foreign trust. So about the lie, I keep pausing going to the house. Maybe it just keep pausing for you. I ain't got your connection bad. I do need to get another internet modem. My internet modem is upstairs in my crypto son's room. And, I'm very grateful to have a nice size home. So I think I need one downstairs too, because depending on where I am downstairs, it does kind of get a little janky for me. It said the letter will not be totally clear that says no records found. It will. It will say we have no records of you in the person-centric system. Then they said they're closing their request. Your apostille will be done in your birthday. What do they keep saying, the person-centric? Well, it does. If you go to their facts and questions on their particular page, it talks about the person-centric system. It also says that they're obligated to run it if it's requested of them. So you can actually take their terms and conditions, their FAQ page. You can take that and copy that part and add it to your documents and say, refer to your handbook on page such and such, such and such. We've had people do that as well. Hey, Draco. How do you attend that class? I will be dropping the link. My classes do fill up fast. My classes do fill up fast too. And it's crazy because they're not supposed to put a time frame on when they can do the medallion signature guarantee. They're not supposed to. I know we had YouTube videos, but there also an ebook? Ebook for which class? That is something that it will be a part of the university. I have been creating books that are more in-depth on each subject that will also be available as well. I'm just not going to be doing live classes anymore or on social media. like that anymore. I'm tired of being censored. My page will literally be a receipt page for all of the wins and the comments going off and etc. Because I'm over social media. And it's a lot, y'all. MJN Wizard. So I'm going to tell you just like this. Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again. All of my consults were paused, right? And I told y'all that I had to pick up and I had to move. So talking to you guys was not important to me. Okay, and I've also said that the consults will be rescheduled, wherever you want to take it and put it towards the trust cast. That is something that you can do, but you have to understand that I am, you know what I'm saying, human, right? And I do have a life, and I do have children, and 99.9% of you guys saying that my physical address was put out for the entire world to see, right? So for the safety of my children, I picked up and I moved, okay? I wasn't thinking about you or anybody else. I was just thinking about my 2 children because weird people want to put my address out there, okay? So, honey, I've said it before and I'll say it again. They were paused, and everybody that missed it will have to be rescheduled. If they choose not to be rescheduled and put it towards the trust class, then it is that they can. If you don't like what it is that I'm saying, I really don't give 2 rats of a fuck. I don't. Okay? It's called wait. How about that? It's called wait. You make a doctor's appointment and your doctor tell you that you gotta wait. You wait, right? So it's called wait. You were not important to me. Now, I'm not trying to be mean and I'm not trying to be a bitch. I promise you that I'm not. But how many more times do I have to say it? My life does not revolve around you guys. It revolves around me. And I always put you guys first. And what's crazy about it is I have people coming at me for helping strangers, right? Did somebody put your address up? If somebody actually put your address up, would anybody even care that they put your address up, right? I have 2 children. And that was weird. And people are weird. So I chose to do what was best for me. Okay? MJN Wizard. And you're probably going to sit on this phone and ask me a million questions that I've already answered before. Okay? So it's just what it is, what it is going to be. You will wait, just like everybody else who I had to push their consoles back to make sure that I was good. Okay? If you don't like it, I don't know. Figure it out yourself, darling. And that's just that. Okay? Oh, baby, you saying anything about dismissed charges that I had in North Carolina years ago, girl, they already know. The mug shot been put up and everything, right? And so did the dismissal papers, right? So now let me tell you what's going to happen, right? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Now I'm going to block you. Now you can truly say that she didn't do my consult. But because my paperwork said no refunds, bye. Stop playing with me. You act like you saying something new. Girl, don't nobody care about that. Mugshot and everything been put up. I beat them, though. Now, the charge I didn't beat, okay, the charge I didn't beat was felonious assault with the intent to do great bodily harm. Go look that one up, baby. And stop playing with me. What the fuck? Leave me alone. Bloop. Thank you, worldwide contractor. Bloop. So once again, as I've said, always trying to bring up, girl, that's all they can bring up. You were arrested in North Carolina. And I sure was, and I beat them too. Now what? That's why I can tell y'all how to beat them. Who cares? Like, who really cares? But now y'all see why I'm like, I'm going to automate the system. And my back porch, like, thank you. It's really big. Look, it's my backyard. And I'm on a downstairs patio. I got one upstairs, too. Thank you. Your passes make you. I absolutely done told y'all everything I teach y'all. I done been through. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait, we got the same charge. I know that's right, Miss Golden. We be throwing them hands, huh? You see why I turn the comments off? I do. And it's still the GOAT. That's right. I'm still the GOAT. And now they blocked, which is so crazy. Don't come at me crazy like that. People think because it's very quiet over here. Very quiet. You know, people think because, they come and post something that I'm going to be like, oh my God, let me hurry up and fix it. No, only thing you're going to do is get on my nerves. And my nerves is not to be getting on right now. But anyway, so yeah, y'all. I'm very excited about this trust class. Very, very, very excited about it. I will drop the NCIS paper that I was telling you guys about to fill that out so you can get your certificate of non-status, especially if you have young men that are between 18 to 24 or 26. They talk about automatically doing the draft, right? So y'all know when they say automatically doing the draft, I know you worried about, how can it be automatic? What's going to automatically make them draft your kid is if you got a driver's license. Not a passport, though, but a driver's license. Right? So especially if you got sons, we have to protect our children. We have to protect our children, right? So those, I would definitely get the certificate of non-existence, because that means that you don't even exist, right? You had your FOIA letter for 2 months and ain't did nothing with it. You better get to it. Like you said, your brother just turned 18. It's time to do it. Your baby 22, a seat in Vegas. You already know. Get it done. They said that young women, too, think they just passed that. Yeah, no. And then y'all hear something about what's that the fake vice president talking about? Something about the red flag or the red this. Basically saying that, after this election that they're basically saying they already know who's going to win. That all Trump supporters or all sovereign thinking people need to go into camps and be reprogrammed. Reprogrammed. We ain't in a computer. That part. That part. The red flag law. Thanks, Lex, the exec. If y'all ain't heard about the red flag law, go look at it. Red flag, so we know that they talking about red, which they're talking about Republican. We know what that is, though. But, that goes back to the 4 classes of people that we have talked about before. How do we get a certificate of non-existence? It's a form you fill out. I'll drop it after the live. I will drop it after the live. My people that's on this live that started arbitration with me last year, if you are here, please take note. They're like banning me from performing any more arbitrations. So I will have another alternative for you guys on how that needs to be handled, and as well as arbitration cases are taking 6 months to a year to even be heard. That's right, it's the G1566. Thank you guys. And you're one of my hidden students, but I authenticated my birth certificate. I bought your ebooks to my links, some kind of stuff. Okay, so you got the ebooks from Ignorance Be Gone. Don Trio, send me a DM, and I'll make sure he resends them to you, okay? Send me your proof of purchase, and I'll send it over. I'll text it to him, and he'll make sure that you get them, okay? Once the FIA process is completed, you are currently on payroll with an employer. Do we need to update their system? Will it affect your job? Just redo your W-4 process. Yes, on the W-4 form that they made you fill out for taxes when you started, refill it out and do it exempt. So the back office that y'all heard me talking about in the older videos, you know you made it when they started banning you. I know YouTube took one of my whole videos down, girl. I was like, what? I didn't even know it was down. That's the sad part about it. Somebody told me. And I tried to appeal it, and they like, but for y'all that's in there, I will, yes, the straw man is not existent. I will send it to y'all email. No problem, Don Trio. Teresa, I lost access to YouTube here like a fun. Send me a DM. Yes, I save all my lives. The one I just did before that is up too. Did y'all know that noise that y'all hear are actually bullfrogs, and that's their mating call? They like to get it in all night because they just be going and going and going and going. But yeah, that's the male mating call. Like, hey, why don't you come over here and jump on my bones? That's the mate call right there, y'all. It's so peaceful, though. I love nature. Okay, so back to my people, arbitration that signed up with me and has not been finished. I am just now going to take the time and discharge your mortgages for you. Arbitration trying to play because we are waking up, and then even with arbitration, the referee is still an attorney, right? It's an old judge, it's an old attorney, or etc. And so you all know that they still on their same side or whatever. So like as I said, I do have, it's about nature be horny too. I know that's right. I'm sorry, y'all. I read that and I couldn't do nothing but laugh. Yes, nature be horny too, y'all. That's a it was 2 Beatles the other day. I'm like, dang, the Beatles even getting it in. I know that's right, Beetle. Right? But yeah, I do have a virtual assistant that I've hired to help get those things out to you guys, but I will be discharging it for you yourself. But yeah, I'll send you guys an email and tell you what else I'll be adding to that or whatever. So I know I didn't forget about y'all, but arbitration, is cases that I applied for 9 months ago. They still ain't gave a case number 2 or nothing. Like they're being flooded. But that's that. But I will send you guys updated. I'll have the VA because I did hire one now to do the updated emails. I'm very excited about the website though. Man, I think that it will help you guys in a greater capacity. You can go at your own pace. It will be something that is done monthly. Y'all know me, I don't charge outrageous prices, but it will give you everything that you need. And at the end, it will provide you with questions. If you can answer those questions, you are ready to move on and execute, right? So you'll have the foundation, then you'll have the knowledge. Because if you can answer those questions, then you're ready, right? But y'all know I'm a perfectionist, right? So you can't get one question wrong. You got to get 100% to unlock the examples. Because y'all know I hate that word template, right? If you miss one and you got to retake the test, the questions are not going to be the same. They are not going to be the same questions. It's going to be pertaining to what you're supposed to have read, right? But the questions are not going to be the same. Okay. Movement mortgage. So, Freddie Mac is the trustee over everybody's mortgage. Do I need to say any more? How are the mosquitoes not bothering me? Well, every 30 days, and they just came out yesterday, I get a barrier sprayed around my house to stop the mosquitoes. And I don't know, I guess they know that I'm an alien or something because they don't bite me. And I sit out here all the day. Like, my people were just over and they're like, I get bit by mosquitoes. And I'm like, yeah, not me. They like, yeah, we don't want her blood. Yes, it's going to force people to read and study. Jenny Mae. Yours is VA, so it's Jenny Mae. There you go. So, but even with Jenny Mae, who is the trustee? Texas rain. It ain't been raining too bad on this side. I'm not gonna say where I'm at. But yeah, it ain't been raining that bad. But I'm still in Texas. Freddie Mac is a GSE. Hey, son. You need something? Hold on, y'all. Anyone else get a letter, read that, and carry your space? That's just a automatic thing that they're gonna send you. You don't have to get that. They're not gonna make you have to get a carrier inspection required. It's just an automatic. Hey, Ebony. Hey, girl. I'm about to pin your comment. Blue, y'all better read it. All the Mays are the trustees. They are holding the mortgage and RE/MAC trust for the beneficiaries. There y'all go. So did y'all see the receipt we put up? You know what? I don't think I put it up on my page, but it's up on Kayla's page where the mortgage was discharged. It was the most recent post. Look who he sent the 1099 to. He sent it to Freddie Mae. He didn't send it to his bank. He didn't send it to the mortgage company. He sent it to, I believe it was Fannie Mae. It was Fannie Mae. It was either Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, but they all the damn same. But that's who it went to because they are the trustees that are holding the mortgage. And so that's why his was able to be discharged so quickly because he sent it straight to the trustees that are holding the mortgage. And that's only for mortgages because mortgages are different. But if I was y'all, I would snapshot the pin post. Hey, Ebony girl. That's my girl right there, y'all. She be on it. She took that motherfucking info that she learned, and when I say she ran with it, honey, you call her ass Flo Jo, honey, because she ran with it, and I am so happy for her. I looked it up on MERS recently after my service was saying that everything I've done to discharge has no effect. I go on MERS now, and it won't tell me the investor. It uses say Jenny Mac. Send the stuff over to Jenny Mae. Does the letter of non-existent work for naturalized citizens? Absolutely, because even though you're a naturalized citizen, does not make you a U.S. citizen, right? It doesn't. Because unless you was born in the 10 square miles of the District of Columbia, you're still not considered a citizen. Yes, a certificate of non-existence work faster for you, though. Especially for, like, passports, court cases. Because remember, they only can try you, or they only can, the Department of State, which is not government, they are another private organization. Do you still need the FOIA? Either the FOIA or the certificate of non-existence? Absolutely. I've been reading how the state funds their capital investment plan with GO bonds. Pull them up on the municipal bond market and everything. You're absolutely right, Just Mark. I had checked a couple of things, and one of the sections about property should have only been private property based on what I was told. Yes, only private property. That could be why they're sending you that digital empowerment. Y'all might as well throw them questions out there while I'm answering them. Better listen to me while you can, because after that trust class, I'm going mute. I'm good to be mute. Y'all have a beautiful website, though. I'm very proud of it. It took me 2 years to get it perfect. As a Virgo thing, everything has got to be perfect. No, I'm not going to let your request to come up because y'all don't know how to get up here just to ask one question. And my energy real good right now, so I won't keep it that way. But make it P.O. Box so we use our regular home address for billing address to remain out of the jurisdiction. It's just a mailing address. How do I use FOA to get rid of a court case? You need a lot more to getting rid of a court case besides the FOIA, but that's the start of it. After you stamp your court case and refile it, what happens next? It depends. Did you also do a countersuit against you where you are the plaintiff and the courts, the court clerk, the judge, the police department that arrested you are all down as a defendant under a civil 60 fraud upon the court? How can you get an exclusive YouTube channel? Go to YouTube. If you're doing it on your phone, you have to be in desktop mode. You will see where it says VIP, and then you're able to get it there. Will trust be in the website? Yes, there'll be a portion of the trust in the website. You have a family member buying a new construction home next week. What should they do? Well, they should have went into that deal already with the expectation that they were going to use the security as the payment for it. So at this point, they're going to have to go through with the contract and then discharge it that way. How to SES a rental contract? It depends on if they are a corporate or if they are private, and it's done the same way. Boss Babe Barbie just asked them for the information in the person-centric system. Can the FOIA letter help someone get off probation? Yes. Our birthday is coming up, ain't it? Why? Because Virgos rule the world, baby. Check DM is an emergency. Just switch the account. If it's something with YouTube, you have to contact YouTube. I can't personally do that. You have to contact YouTube yourself. And unfortunately, I don't check DMs. Can you revoke my job POA that I granted? What POA did you give them? I did a snap hearing and I heard a peep. How long ago did you do the hearing? What would be the first thing to do to correct someone's status who have a warrant that went national for a roach from back in 2015? They evaded court because they had people to take care of. In that case, I would skip trying to get a FOIA and I would go straight to a certificate of non-existence and I would file it into the case because they only could try you as citizens because courts are really banks and they are working under the IRS. So if you do a certificate of non-existence because only U.S. citizens are responsible for taxes, that is a way to do that, as well as flip the case over, hit them with a Q warranto, hit them with a civil 60, ask them to produce their lawful documents to be able to even try. A warrant is nothing but a payment. If you scroll my page, I put up what the definition of a warrant is. It's actually a check. They can go and claim that as well. How can you get an increase in food stamps if I don't work? You have to do it the same way if you're not already getting the max. How do we get rid of a ticket for an unpaid speeding ticket from 2 years ago? You get rid of a warrant for my unpaid speeding ticket. Go get a copy of the speeding ticket and put pay to the order on there. How to file taxes Path to Freedom way and get all of my salary back. Well, Path to Freedom uses her CPA. It's a whole lot easier and a whole lot quicker. How can I stop a school from holding a kid back due to lateness and absence? Remove the school's POA. Say you can't, say contact you so you can cancel it. I can't cancel any contracts on YouTube. You have to do it. There's no way for me to do it. Trust me, if it was some people in there that I didn't want in there, I would have canceled their contract. I would have canceled their YouTube. So the only other thing that you can do is re-sign back up, and when it's time for the renewal of it, just don't renew that particular one. Is there a way to get a vehicle back after repossession if there was no arbitration? Yeah, depends on how long the vehicle's been gone. Is there a way to retrieve all my taxes back from my old employer? I resigned last May of 2023. Yeah, you have to file an estate tax. Everybody should be filing an estate tax, which is why I am holding the trust class, because in order for you to file an estate tax, you have to have a trust set up, right? You have to have the trust set up so that you can go back and claim all of the credits from the all caps name, and that is done via the 1041 filing. But as I stated, I personally do not do my own 1041 filings. That is what I have a beautiful CPA to do. It goes by a whole lot quicker because the CPA did it, and they have access to a side of a system that we do not have. As regular people, you either have to be a CPA or an enrolled agent. Now, I am in the process of doing the enrolled agent course, and I will have to go to Puerto Rico to take the test, but I'm not done yet. Because I don't have time to go sit talking about going to no school for no CPA. I ain't going back to nobody's freaking school ever. Any other questions? Any other questions? All the time y'all be on them posts asking all these questions, and you didn't got the opportunity to ask some questions, and y'all not sitting there saying that. Better get it while they getting this good, y'all. Draco, send me a DM and tell me what's going on with, you know what I'm saying, that one thing that you were going through, okay? And let me know if it's done. Will the trust class be available afterwards for purchase? That's my goal, but y'all know I'll hold the class and never put a replay out. Like, I still haven't put the mortgage replay out, which I need to. Because even after you get, say you file a 1099A or you file a 1099C and your credit report updates stating that it has been paid off, and unless you do the other steps as removing them as trustee and refiling and doing acceptance of the deed and other things, they can still come and take your property. Why? Because you signed off saying that they got the right to sell, right? So it'll be all good. It'll say charged off on your credit report, and they ain't sending you no more bills or nothing. And then you turn around, somebody knocking on your door talking about, I bought your property, because you still have to remove the fact that you allowed them to be trustee within the documents that they filed, right? So you have to fix that. What is the best way to dismiss the debt collection lawsuit? More than likely, there was an arbitration clause in the debt, in the contract within itself. So if it was, then you could just do a removal due to mandatory arbitration, and that would close it out. There's an actual motion that you have to file, removal due to mandatory arbitration, and that'll stop them from being able to sue you in regular court. Anything else before I jump off? This is hilarious how y'all so quiet on this live. How often y'all actually get an opportunity to, I'll just say, come and ask me some questions and I give it to y'all. And y'all be all on them comments all day long, asking question after question after question. And now you got the opportunity. It's 566 people on this line. Now y'all have the opportunity to ask me, and I'm actually answering you guys. And y'all quiet as a church mouse. The little bullfrog back there got more noise than y'all do. Y'all gonna let the bullfrog out, do y'all? Because he gonna keep chirping till he gets somebody to jump on him. When y'all hear it go quiet, they'll let you know that he done got him some. That noise gonna sound a little different. You're gonna be like, oh, he getting it in for real. Y'all know I'm always sitting outside, right? So I know the difference in the noises. When he get jumped on, that noise get a little bit like, Like, I be like, all right now, Bully. Bully Frog getting there, tearing it up. Question going once. Questions going twice. Questions going 3 times. Unless my screen ain't caught up, it look like the last question I got was, will the trust class be available afterward? So that means y'all been studying and reading. Y'all know what y'all doing where y'all ain't got to ask me no questions. If that's the case, good job. Pat yourself on the back. Because this was such a prime opportunity to get me while the getting is good. It's been a very wonderful week. It was my son's birthday. And he's so amazing. I'm so proud of him. So on that note, since y'all ain't got no more questions, be looking out for the link for the trust class. Hopefully y'all scan. If you got a mortgage, hopefully you screenshot Miss Ebony by Nature's comment that she put. I pinned it for a reason. That don't mean go jumping in her DM either. Okay. She got a life and a child. How my niece doing anyway, Ebony? If you still on here, text me. I ain't talked to you in a minute. Text me. So yeah, on that note, since y'all quiet and shit, I'm gonna go back to about to smoke me a little something and drop that link for y'all. I know I'll be dropping links. You never know what time it's gonna drop. But get it while the getting is good. And like I said, we got a special guest that'll be on for the trust class. They blocking questions. They blocking our comments. I've been commenting like 8 times because my screen is they're just now coming through. Wow, I guess you can't see it because I wasn't seeing none. The last question I seen was, will the trust class be available? Y'all know they be hating on me. That's why I'm getting off of here. But no, I ain't see it. Let me see. The screen need to be requested because these questions are rolling and I'm pretty fast reader. They are blocking our comments. Believe I commented like 8 times. What did you say, Melody? Can you type whatever question you had again? Because I'm about to say, I just know y'all ain't this quiet. Y'all know IG don't like me. I said, SES for SBA discharge loan and bankruptcy if business haven't dissolved. Yes, you get SES or SBA loan. And if you go on the SBA website, the SBA clearly says that all their loans is backed by the full faith and credit of the United States. So when you do a 1099 for a SBA, it goes through very, very quickly. Very quickly because they are already backed. So yes, you can do an SES for SBA. Even if the business hasn't dissolved. You sure can, Brittany. You sure in the hell can. I was going to call you anyway. I need to tell you something. How can you make sure you're completely out the DMV system? By doing all of the steps that I just said a million times. Yes, Brittany, that was one of my other things, because I need you on there too. You know, I got to do my last class and go out with a bang, right? I guess to stop the questions again, we need to use crypto servers, social media. I have to get with my son with that. That's my crypto kid. Thank you, love. I know you will. What trust are we starting with? I guess you'll find out on 7-Eleven. At 7-Eleven. You've been in your rental condo for 6 years. Can I reprint that stamp, put the 50-cent stamp with an instruction letter so it can be paid up for 3 years? However, can I send it to the lease office? No, it won't go to the leasing office. They wouldn't know what to do with it. It'll have to go to the head people in charge. Especially if they're a commercial company. But yeah, the rental lease office wouldn't know what to do with that at all. Can I show you the letter I wrote for Amex to turn over to now? I saw there was a flood in Texas. Are you okay? I'm amazing. Where do research next steps after doing the PO? You should know, before you even do the PO, you should know what your next steps will be. But it's alive on my page. I can't even tell you what month it was done. I think it was done in November. You're going to just have to scroll the page to see. The DS-11 asks for a middle name and black ink. So it asks for a middle name, but if you notice, it's not a mandatory field. It doesn't have an asterisk by it, which means you don't have to put the middle name on there. The only names they really care about is your given name and your surname, which is why on your passport it says surname. And then the given name. Would a mortgage classes be on YouTube? Probably not. Yep. Ascendi Vegan, you can send it to me. So before you should have did the PO, you should have known who the assignment form go through, how the note actually moves, so you'll know what department that you're supposed to send it to. Those are things that should have been done before you went and got the purchase order. The purchase order is only good for 30 days. They sure better do them right. You want to show them? I'm talking to somebody via text that's on my live, but they texted me. You want to show them how to do them right? Absolutely. All righty. We gonna do them big like that? You here for it? Out for all the shits too. So yeah, y'all, we gonna show y'all how to fill out the 56F properly. And I only got 1 minute and 57 seconds remaining. So after that, I will not be back on. But on top of having, we'll have 2 special guests on that trust call. So y'all just be prepared. They better know who the sole fiduciary is. Y'all know who sole fiduciaries are and etc. How to properly fill out 56F forms. It's a beautiful thing when you got a CPA that know all of this extra shit that we are not privy to, right? I keep telling y'all to find y'all one. Because I'm real fickety about mine. Will I be opening session slots again soon? Oh, consults? Oh, no, darling. Oh, no. Sorry, not sorry. But, Ariel, I fucks with you, so, I'll just call you on a whim just because you never know. Send me a message. So, yeah, we have 47 seconds, guys. It was good talking to y'all. I did miss y'all. Ascending Vegan, you guys just text me and tell me what email you sent it to, and I got you on that. We consulting on trust. Absolutely we are. That's why I said I had to call you, darling. Absolutely. That's the main foundation. I told them they need to get that trust like ASAP. Before this system flip on, would it be possible to trade in a missing consultation for? Absolutely. If you go listen to my last live, I did say that that if you had a consultation with me that I missed, that I'll trade it out for the trust class. And I don't want y'all to think I'm